Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Sabibi Beanie, also known as Sabrina. Now, this is a continuation of a previous video. I made a short, I think it's around 2 minutes, and I just wanted to talk about, it's my birthday and my feelings right now, and I got myself this cake because, you know what? If you don't have a good support system, you at least have yourself. At least support yourself. Show yourself some love. If you really don't have if you have people in your life and they're not really, they're not really showing you the love that you deserve, then show yourself some love. So I got myself a cake. But I do want to talk about these people in my life that I don't know if they realize it, but they make me feel sad, especially during occasions like birthdays and Thanksgiving and Christmas. I just I feel like they don't reciprocate, and I feel like, honestly, I feel like they're selfish. They're selfish people for the most part. I know that they love me, but it sometimes doesn't feel like it. And, I feel mostly like I don't have a good support system. And I think that's imperative. I think that's very important to have a good support system. In life, everybody needs to have either, at least a few people to have a support system. You can't, it's not good to go through life without any support system at all. And it's part of the reason I created the YouTube channel. Um, I'm looking for my tribe. I'm not satisfied with my current tribe, my blood related tribe. I'm not going to say their names, but, you know, um, for relationships to thrive, it has to be reciprocal. It can't just be one-sided. And so I'd rather look for my tribe on YouTube. If I'm not gonna, that's what you can do, is what I'm doing. If you don't have a tribe, you don't have like a good support system, you can find it. You'll find it. They're out there. This world is filled with I don't know how many people. But now that, I mean, we're lucky enough that we have the World Wide Web, we have the internet, whereas, previous generations didn't have that at their disposal. But lucky for us, we have these great technologies where we can all, as long as you have, the equipment and an internet connection, you can connect with people from all over the world. And you can find your people. It's not like it's easier. It's never been easier. And I guess that's what I'm doing. Is I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for the time frame in which I was born, because I could probably find my people out there. And if you're not satisfied with the people you currently have in your life, put in the effort and go find your tribe out there. Go look for them. They'll find you. And they will treat you better. They will treat you with respect. So that's what I'm doing now. And, I just started this channel. I don't know when. I have like a total of almost 60 videos. Most of them are shorts. And my inner circle, my little tribe, these people have known about this. As soon as I started it, I told them, do you know not a single person that in my inner circle has subscribed to my channel? And I'm not saying that they have to watch the videos. I'm not demanding that. They may not even like the content. That's fine. But at least, you could hit the subscribe button to show some love, to show some support. I would do it if it was me and it was the tables had turned, and if it was them that started a YouTube channel, they wouldn't even have to ask me. I would automatically subscribe and show them love and show them support. But I have, like, as of today on my birthday, I have 14 subscribers, and only one is from my inner circle. But that person, I guess I hounded them. I was like disappointed. I let them know I was a little disappointed. of all the people, that person that didn't subscribe, I was very surprised. And so that person went ahead and subscribed, but it was only, I think, out of like guilt or feeling like obligated to. But it's like, why should I have to ask you guys to subscribe? If you're my people, why don't you just subscribe on your own accord? Like, it's sad. Look, and I'm not making this video because I'm trying to have a pity party or I'm looking for, you know, empathy or sympathy or whatever. Like, I'm just being honest. And actually, this is really vulnerable, putting myself out here like this, really. But I understand that, I understand it's the internet, and it's going to be, a combination. There's going to be, good feedback or comments or interactions, and then there's going to be some that are not so fun or good or whatever. And that just comes with the territory when you put yourself out there online. That's, you have to expect that. So you can't really have a thin skin or it'll eat you up, because there's going to be people out there with malicious intent, and I understand that. But anyway, I think honestly though, from what I've seen, I think the good outweighs the bad. And yeah. And even if the channel doesn't end up going anywhere, it's great to have this for memories. And it's also, even when I'm gone, I have descendants, and this would be great for the descendants. Like, I'm very curious about years and years and years in the future. Like, can you imagine descendants looking back on YouTube videos of their ancestors and the comments that they're going to say, things they're going to talk about? I wish I could see that. Because YouTube's a relatively new thing. I think it was they broadcast in 2005. I think was the first broadcast. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's when it was invented. So it's not that old. So anyway, but yeah, just, if you're out there and, you're feeling like I am, and you feel like you just don't have a good support system, don't give up, especially if you're having, dark thoughts. If you know what I mean by that. If you're and it's, I mean, life can be really difficult for some people. I get it. But if you're having thoughts that are like, self-destructive thoughts, please just understand look at me. I have a terrible support system, and I'm putting myself out there on YouTube. Like, love, you got to have some love for yourself. Even if you feel like nobody loves you or, whatever. There's somebody out there, trust me, even if it's just one person. Even one person is enough. So, I just wanted to say all that and get myself this little cake. And I even blew up a little balloon. I just got it in the icing, that's fine. This little red balloon here. But yeah. And I don't think, like, honestly, I don't even know if, like, the people in my inner circle, if they even realize how they make me feel, like, all the negative emotions that they cause me to feel, like, on a regular occasion. Like, I honestly think, like, and I don't think they know how they reveal themselves to people, how I don't really think they realize, like, I can see more, because, people put out on a facade or how they want to be seen, but you can see the true person if you really just watch their behavior and their patterns, and the little things give people away, and I don't think that they realize that. Like, give you away as to what kind of person who you truly are on the inside, and then they want to get offended if you have a certain viewpoint or perspective of who they are in your eyes, and if it's not if it's not positive, they want to get offended, but it's like, I'm not blind. I could, those little things that you do, that you've been doing for a long time, I notice it. And those little things, like I said, those little things give you away. It's like that Linkin Park song. The little things give you away. And they really do. It's those little subtle things you notice. And I don't even think that they know that they're giving themselves away. Themselves. Is it their selves? Themselves? I don't know. But yeah. I bet this cake is good. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know if it's vanilla or chocolate or... I just grabbed a cake. Honestly, I thought it was cute. I thought this, looks like little confetti with some balloon. I love balloons. It's cute. So, anyway, I'm just going to hang out with myself. And you know what I really wanted? I wanted to order a pizza. But last time I got a pizza, it was a very bad experience. So I was like, I don't want to be disappointed today. And I'll just stay in. Plus, traffic's really bad by now. But I'll just have a little piece of cake and turn on YouTube free movies or something and hang out with myself, and I'll be all right. You'll be all right. And if it's your birthday today, hey, happy birthday to you too. We're twinning. Alrighty. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate you. Much love.